Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Hello, dear friends, and welcome once again to the Divine Loss program. I am Correa, and we are here together, nourishing our souls every Tuesday evening at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we welcome everyone, whether you are watching with us live right at this moment or watching on demand. The mentor spirits have for certain prepared these moments for each and every one of us, and they are using this therapeutic study to reach out to everyone in our networks as well. This is a moment in which we can be of service. How so? By thinking the good, feeling the good, believing in the good, vibrating the good together. The mentor spirits also count on each and every one of us to multiply the good. So thank you, beloved friends, for having chosen to sustain the current of the good right at this moment on the earth together. Beautiful proposal already, and to strengthen the current of light that we are forming. Beloved friends, we are now going to study question 918 of the Spirit's Book by Allan Kardec. Hello, Slavic! It's wonderful to have you here with us. Thank you, dear friend, for joining us tonight. And let us now, friends, turn our attention to question 918 of the Spirit's Book. This is a question in which Kardec asks the illuminated spirits which signs can we look for to come to know that we are progressing spiritually. So, though this question was asked at Kardec's time, it is current because all of us want to know what we can do to progress. Let us then learn from the mentor spirits as they answer Kardec's question. We will begin, though, by reading the question itself, then by sharing the answer. Afterwards, we will bring a couple of highlights to our attention and propose a therapeutic exercise before we close these moments with thoughts of gratitude. Let us then begin. In question 919, Kardec asks, by what signs can we recognize in individuals the real progress that will raise their spirits within the spirit hierarchy? So we are glad, beloved friends, that Kardec is asking about real progress. What does he mean by real? He is referring to eternal progress, immortal progress that goes beyond the current personality to which we are attached and goes beyond material circumstances. What a blessing to know that right at this moment we can progress for immortality. Let us learn how. The mentor spirits answer Kardec and all of us in the following way. The spirit proves its progress when all the actions of its corporeal life consist in practicing the law of God, and when it understands the spirit life beforehand. So Kardec, the mentor spirits are telling us, beautiful friends, that every day we shall remind ourselves that we are spirits incarnated on the earth, And however impressing or concrete this experience may be, it is passing. And we are not here to accumulate material goods, material titles, material assets. We are here to evolve spiritually by means of acquiring God centered, Christ centered virtues. Kardec elaborates on this by saying the following: those possessing the sentiment of charity and love for their neighbor do good for its own sake, without hope of reward, and they sacrifice their self interest for justice's sake. So Kardec further elaborates on the answer given by the spirits by reminding us that we are being invited daily as incarnate spirits and as discarnate spirits as well to practice the law of justice, love, and charity. How do we know if we are practicing the law already? We know it by means of measuring how much we can let go of our self interest. And how do we do this inner analysis? Beloved friends, we can engage in the following exercise of self knowledge. When we are responsible for a particular task, do we calculate the advantages that this particular task may give us? For instance, when we call a friend, when we do something as simple as calling a friend, do we call a friend already thinking, yes, we are going to call this friend because we wish that they call us also when we need to talk? So, because we are hoping that they call us when we need to talk, we will call them because maybe this will remind them to do the same for us. If in little things in life, we give with one hand, expecting to receive with the other, beloved friends, we are not quite yet practicing the sacrifice of self interest. What kind of sacrifice is this? Is the sacrifice of the ego, the little part of us that says, yes, I will give you my love, yes, I will give you attention, but you gotta give me some back. We hear sometimes parents saying, oh, yes, I we are so glad we raised you because now when we get older, you'll be there to take care of us. And of course, there's nothing wrong. Quite the contrary, it's very honorable for us to support our parents in every way that we can. Honoring our parents is a divine law. However, to have a child expecting that they will take care of us on our terms when we need it is to give with one hand and expect the other one to receive. So, when do we know that we are progressing spiritually, beloved friends? When we are responsible to do the good just for the sake of doing the good. So when we are interacting with neighbors and we say, oh, we are going to help them with their groceries because if one day we need help, they will remember this and they will be there to help us. Of course, it is great to count on one another. Beautiful proposal always. We live in society for this reason, so we can help each other. So we are not saying it is quote unquote wrong to help one another. No, not at all. The question is, what is our intention? Is our intention when we help to receive the same action back? Or is our intention when we help just feeling the joy of being useful? Let us measure, let us do an inner assessment on a scale from 0 to 10. How much are we already able to feel the joy of being useful just for the sake of being useful? 0 to 10, 0. Carol, we are not there yet. Not quite getting there. 10. Oh, yes, we feel it all the time. Where are we in this scale? Because if we, beloved friends, are already able to feel the joy of being useful just because we know that we were reborn to serve and it's a joy to be useful, then great, we are most certainly progressing. How so? Because we are divesting ourselves of self-interest. We are doing the good just because. We don't need to justify it. No, we don't. And we don't need to have expectations attached to it either. The good that we do doesn't come with a tag that reads, "Remember me next time." No tags attached. We do the good just because. This is what we are aiming towards. Our guide and model, beloved friends, did the good and does the good 24/7 because he loves to do the good and he expands his heart constantly by doing the good. He is our guide and model. So that's what we shall aim towards. There are many spirits who incarnated on the earth who were also able to be selfless. For example, Chico Xavier, helping others constantly. He spoke in an interview when he was almost about to discarnate that he had nothing but joy in his life. Why, beloved friends? Because he was rich? No. Because he had a family of his own? No. Because he had the latest model car? No. Because of a great retirement pension? No. Because of a great retirement home? No. Because he traveled the world? No. But because he woke up thinking of others and their needs, and he went to sleep thinking of others and their needs. Yes. So if we are feeling, for instance, lonely, isolated because of the pandemic, now we know, quote unquote, the way out. Yes, the way out is not necessarily to go out and about, as they say. The way out is to think of others, to reach out to others. But how, Carol? We are in the middle of a pandemic. How can we reach out to others? Using our computer. We can reach out to others by messaging one another, by sending a book, inspirational book to a friend via Amazon, for instance, by sharing the good news on our social network, by calling a friend just to say good morning, just to tell them we love them, by writing a note, a card to someone. So many beautiful ways to say we love you. Yes, beautiful friends. So this is our therapeutic exercise for tonight. Our exercise for the next 24 hours is to love more. What a beautiful proposal. Let us find one particular way to tell someone, to show someone that they are loved. It could be even through a prayer, through a smile, through a note, through a text, through an email, through a phone call, through waving at someone, through sending a book to someone, sending flowers to someone, giving of our time and attention to someone. Let us love more, because it is in loving others more, it is in giving of ourselves that we will find true joy. How do we know? Not because of ourselves, that's for certain, but because of our number one guide and model, Master Jesus. Let us then join Master Jesus by loving someone more. Let us perhaps pick one person on our social network and pray for them. Send them beautiful thoughts. Visualize them doing well. We could pick a coworker and do the same. Shower them with hope. Shower them with blessings. Tell them mentally that they are a beautiful child of God. Let us spread love, dear friends, because we are all not only children of God, of course, but children of love. Let us then spread love, because as they say, all we need is love. So we wish you, dear friends, a beautiful next 24 hours, loving more. And for the time being, we give you a big hug from heart to heart, wishing you many blessings and hoping that you can stay tuned right here on Kardec Radio, because you know it. Of course, here we are always nourishing our souls. Thank you, beloved friends, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.